What we wanted to do was try and figure out how purpose-built machines would move in a world where perfect biological machines can fool the naked eye into thinking they're human.
It's not your ordinary sort of build asset project. There's a lot of heavy mechanical thought going into a lot of these things.
One of the main points was to make these models mechanically sound for what animation needed in terms of performance. So it was like a constant back and forth between different departments.
The approach to the work differed from character to character. And with George, to me, he felt the most sort of like, this is just a machine that's been developed for runt work. And so he had to just feel like pretty basic, he's just plodding around and doing his job as best as possible. For Harriet, her behaviour was broadly humanoid, so she's relatively naturalistic and humanoid. But we also wanted to bear in mind that she had to have this synthetic quality. She has to feel like a machine. She couldn't be too warm and cosy and too familiar. It had to feel a bit cold and indifferent to keep that slightly uncanny feeling, which is, you know, in keeping with the theme of the show.
We kind of hid the complexity of the mechanical rigs underneath the well-known humanoid rig, and that was also the main challenge, to make human motions and translate them automatically into the different mechanical movements that are needed to keep that robot look correct.
For the Delos Mech, we wanted to draw on DARPA robotics and contemporary engineering. So a lot of the movement is very no movement wasted, very efficient, and I think that really worked out, as well as being entertaining to the eye, so we didn't have any unmotivated movement.
The biggest technical challenge definitely was the Delos Mech, because we had the added complexity of its closed state and its open state, where the closed state was 5 individual boxes where it transformed into eventually the entire robot. You'd had to make sure that every mechanical piece would transform into something larger and then connect with the other pieces.
I guess my favorite part is just the entire sequence that's the Delos Mech's rampage, because I mean, who doesn't want to animate, you know, several tons of giant steel robot, you know, absolutely obliterating a bunch of security guards in a tiny hallway.
Hey, it's Lisa. Stay with me for more on TV. Now, if you love your TV shows, here are 5 suggestions for series to binge watch. Parks and Recreation on Netflix, Buffy the Vampire Slayer on Hulu, Westworld on HBO, Orphan Black on Amazon Prime, The Wire on HBO and Amazon Prime. Now, what's your favourite series to binge watch? And also, if you like my shirt, you can get one for yourself in the link in the description.